Good morning, Cedar Park High School. It's Monday, November 9th, and it's a B-Day. I'm Ella Neal.
And I'm Abby Martinez.
We have a short show today where we will give you an update on COVID cases here at CPHS, information about the upcoming early release Wednesdays,
The top 3 things you need to know for today, a sports report, and your scholarship of the week.
Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. There are currently around 250 active COVID cases in Williamson County. 16 of those cases have been reported in our school district in the last week, having 252 people exposed to the virus, making it to a total of 85 positive COVID cases in LISD so far. Here in CPHS, there were 3 new cases reported in the last week, having 47 people exposed to the virus on our campus. Please remember to stay safe, Cedar Park.
Beginning this Wednesday, the 11th, all LISD schools will be releasing 2 hours early, shortening classes to 70 minutes for most of the Wednesdays left this year to allow more time for teacher planning. The state of Texas requires 75,600 instructional minutes for the school year, but since we schedule additional minutes due to the TEKS we teach, we're able to account for those extra minutes, therefore allowing us a 2-hour early release. The difference between regular early release and the 2-hour early release is that the early release days end at 11:40, whereas our 2-hour early release days end at 2 p.m. for high schools throughout the district. The district made this decision after listening to some concerns from students and staff about workload and burnout.
Initially, we noted it's been a big adjustment for a lot of our staff, but also for students and for our teachers. They've had to adjust to having in-person and virtual, and a lot of the lessons that you would have done as far as labs or group activities are not doable in a virtual in-person environment. So for our teachers, just really needing time to plan and adjust, so this gives them that time. So hopefully we'll give students time to meet with their teachers time to answer communication, and to plan with their teaching teams.
LISD announced that there are 17 2-hour early releases this year. All students will still receive lunch, the bus routes will run normally, and after-school programs will begin early. To find out more, check out the Remind message from October 23rd.
Coming up next, we have the top 3 things you need to know with Nacho.
But first, a quick break.
Smoky Moe's Barbecue, the best barbecue that money can buy, proudly supporting Cedar Park High School.
Good morning, Cedar Park High School. My name is Nacho Miguel, and these are your top 3 things for you today. First, Utah governor has declared a state of emergency and has issued a mask mandate after the state's worst week yet. Utah Governor Gary Herbert had previously refused to order residents to wear a mask, but after the state's reported record number of 437 virus-related hospitalizations on Sunday alone and a total of 132,000 cases and 659 deaths, Herbert says that these changes are absolutely necessary to save lives and hospital capacity. Next, Texas residents on both sides were present at the Capitol after Biden was projected to win. The APD was in the lookout just to make sure things didn't get out of control, but the scene was rather peaceful, and supporters on both ends reported being grateful to celebrate their great country. Finally, Pitbull mix named Lola had kept being overlooked by potential adopters for over a year, but after 400 days and spending nearly half of her life in a small town in Arizona, she was finally transferred to Phoenix and was adopted the very next day by the Perry family on October 24th. That's all I have for you guys today with CPHS News. I'm Nacho Miguel. Have a great day, Cedar Park.
Thanks, Nacho.
Now we throw it over to Luke Johnson and Katie Whitmarsh for your sports report.
Hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
Starting off with our volleyball team, on Friday, our girls went up against Eastview and came out with a big win.
The Lady T-Wolves showed their fight and won the game in 4 sets, winning 3-1.
That's right. In the 4th and final set, the team held Eastview to only 8 points, winning the set 25-8 to tie the knot on the game.
Although their game on Saturday against Rouse ended up in a 3-0 loss for the girls, this is not the last of our volleyball team season.
Absolutely. The team's district season is over, and now we wait until late next week to get information about playoffs. So stay tuned, and great job, girls.
Moving on to women's basketball, we saw Cedar Park winning in their debut game against Temple.
The final score was 68-22, and they had an insane third quarter with 24 points scored compared to Temple, who were held to 0 points the entire quarter.
Wow. Keep it up, girls. Their next game will be an away game against Austin tomorrow and will start at 7. Good luck, ladies.
Lastly, our football team showed out against Leander on Friday, winning the meeting 60-7.
Our top scorers of this game were junior Kevin Adams with 2 touchdowns and senior Cade Hott, who was on fire with 3 touchdowns for the second time of the season.
The T-Wolves' next outing will be at Gupton on Friday against Pflugerville, where the Timberwolves will try for their 7th straight win of the season.
Can't wait to see what this team does in the playoffs.
I don't blame you. That's all we have for you today. With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
Thanks, Luke and Katie. Up next is your scholarship of the week.
But first, this break.
We are not just here to share announcements. We are here to tell stories. Your stories. Students depend on us. And what they need from us is to be hyped, to be ready, to be informed, to be successful, to be Timberwolves. We are real news. We are sideline reporters, moment capturers, question askers, life sharers, cheers spreaders, and voice givers. And above all, we are students just like you, here to help you. We are journalism, newspaper, yearbook, and broadcast. We are CPHS News.
Thanks, y'all. Are you interested in knowing what you want to do in the near future? If so, then Natalo's Your Future Job in the New Economy Scholarship might be for you. All students need to do is create an account on app.talo.com, create a profile, and fill out the scholarship form. To apply, questions like what majors are you interested in and what colleges are you interested in will be asked. For more information, you can visit AppTalo on Instagram or email spettree@talo.com.
Thank you, Jack.
That's all we have for you today. Remember, you can catch anything you missed on the Wolfcast on our YouTube channel. Just search CPHS News.
Tune in on Wednesday for a Veterans Day special with CPHS News. I'm Abby Martinez.
And I'm Ella Neal. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.